Dear students and aspirants for various competitive examinations, today I'm going to do a very important chapter of English grammar, that is tense. You know, knowledge of tense is necessary to speak and write English correctly. Besides, empowering you to answer the questions that are set in competitive examinations. So let's look at the board. So this is tense. Tense, you know, there are three kinds of tense: present, past, and future. Present, past, and future. And again, these three, each of them, present, past, and future, has four forms, like simple present, then progressive present, perfect present, and perfect continuous. And these forms are in present, past, and future all. So other thing to note here is that tense is associated with form of verb. What has tense? Only verbs have tenses. Time is different, tense is different. Sometimes this is possible for simple present and present progressive tenses to talk about future action, and simple present can talk about past, present, past, and future time. For example, look here, one sentence. He teaches English. Number 2, this chapter deals with Battle of Panipat. Now the third, she tomorrow. So you see, here he teaches. What is the form of verb? Present, simple present, and then here also simple present, goes also simple present tense. Yet you can see the first sentence talks about present time, tense also present, and time also it talks about present. He teaches English. This implies at present he teaches English. Then this chapter deals with Battle of Panipat. Here, though the tense of the verb is present, simple present, but it is talking about, look at sentence number 3. Sentence number 3, she goes to Shillong tomorrow. This again shows future. Future time. And here, just like this chapter deals with Battle of Panipat, it refers to past time, past action. So the tense is present, but it is talking about past time. And here in sentence number 3, again, it is simple present form, but it talks about future time. So these three examples make it very clear that even simple present tense can talk about past time, as happens in example number 2. It can also talk about future time, as it did and clear in sentence number 3. So this point is to be noted. And now we will go to different segments of tense. Simple present, then simple past, and simple future. So simple present, simple past, simple future. Simple present, the construction, the structure shall be if the subject is not third person singular number, other than third person singular number, then the pattern, the formula will be subject plus V1, and another is subject plus V1 plus S or ES. So this S or ES, when subject is third person singular number, then this, when subject is third person singular number, then this structure shall be applicable. But with the rest of the subjects, only subject plus V1, verb 1, that is first form of verb, basic form, plain form of verb. Now look at examples. Number 1, I, we, you, they, or say any more than one name, that will be plural, third person plural, then same thing will come, like play. But on the other hand, suppose sentence number 2, apply this, she, he, it, then works. This formula is to be followed here, and this in case of when subject is not third person singular number, it is other than third person singular number. I play, we play, you play, they play, Gyati and Salas play. This formula shall be followed. Subject plus V1, that is plain verb, first form of verb, that is plain form of verb. But when subject is third person singular number, as in example 2, he, she, it, then this formula has to be followed. Subject, that is she, he or it, V1, that is first form of verb, plus S or ES depending on character of verb, nature of verb. So here it is works. Works. She work, if you say without S, it will be grammatically unacceptable, it will be incorrect. So she works. Why? Because it is third person singular. She works, he works, it works. I think this is clear, but all these are simple present tense affirmative sentence. Now make past of it. So past, simple past. Here, indiscriminately, whatever be the number or person of the subjects, you will follow same formula, that is here subject plus V2 in affirmative. For example, whether it is first person singular or plural, then second person singular or plural, third person plural, or third person singular, or he, any subject, just V2 will come here. V2 means past form of word, like I played, मैंने खेला, we played, हम लोगों ने खेला, you played, तुमने खेला, they played, उन लोगों ने खेला, she played, वह खेली, and he played, वह खेला. So this, whatever be the subject here, you can use just second form of verb. Second form of verb, that is called verb 2, and it will become simple past tense. Now come to simple future. In simple future, you will use V1, but the future, not only simple future, in all forms of future tense, be it simple future, progressive future, perfect future, or perfect continuous future, it is essential to use the future determiner, future marker, that is either shall or will. So here this will be the formula subject plus shall or will plus shall or will plus V1. V1. So this same verb we will use. I, we, you, they, she, he, or it will or shall go. Here one thing is to note that usually shall is used when subject is first person singular or plural. Means with first person usually shall is used, and when subject is second person, third person singular or plural, in that case will is usually used, means normally used, commonly used. But both can be used identically also. There shouldn't be any confusion in mind of students and aspirants. Only thing is that meaning changes if you make reversal use of shall and will. Say, if I say I shall teach English, this means it's a common expression, general expression, weak expression, means I may not teach. It will depend on situation. If I say I shall teach, I shall play, we shall play. But if will comes with first person, like I will play, that means there is determination. It is a strong expression. There is emphasis. I will play is equal to I shall certainly play. I shall surely play. It is dead sure. So this only. Otherwise, interchangeably shall and will can be used. Only the meaning will change. Similarly, if shall comes with second, third person subjects, then it will convey, it will express certainty, emphasis. For example, he shall play means it is certain. He shall play means he will certainly play. So this is to be clear. Otherwise, no confusion. You can use interchangeably shall and will. So this is simple present, simple past, simple future. But you can notice one thing, that all this is only affirmative. There is no negative term used in any of these sentences. But even in simple present, simple past, simple future, if you construct negative sentences or interrogative sentences, that is also called question making sentences, then this formula shall not be applicable. This formula to construct or to make sentences only applies when it is affirmative sentence in simple present, simple past, simple future. Now look at say interrogative. With all this we discussed simple tenses but affirmative. Now take for example simple tenses but negative statement. So make this negative in sentence number 3. Negative. I, negative statement, we, you, they. What will come? They do not play. Now you can see that this subject plus V1, that formula will not be applicable. Now you have to apply another formula, another rules. What rules will come now here? You can see here it is subject plus do not plus V1. So you see I subject, I, we, you, or it can be they, plus do has come here, not, do not, plus play V1. So this formula shall be applied when it is full negative. But when it becomes contracted negative statement, that is called shortened negative statement, where the spelling of not is shortened, then this will be N apostrophe T. For example, look at sentence number 4. I we, you, they, say, don't play. This first sentence number 3 is full negative. Full negative statement. And this is contracted, that is also called shortened, contracted, or you may call it shortened negative statement. So this contracted and full negative, what is difference? Simply because NOT, the full spelling of negative term is used, it is called full negative. And when you don't use full spelling, instead O is represented by this apostrophe, that absence of O, then it becomes don't, means contracted. Contracted means shortened negative. But this is negative statement, simple present tense. Look for other example now, this version, sentence number 5. Suppose subject is the third person singular number. Then we cannot use do. Here in place of do, what will come? If subject is third person singular number, like she, he, or it, then it becomes not do, it will become does. So she, it, say, does not work. This is full negative statement. Full negative statement. Full negative statement. And contracted negative, all will remain same, only here does, doesn't. This doesn't work. The rest all same. This becomes shortened or contracted negative statement. So this you have to remember that when it is affirmative, this formula will be applied in simple present tense. When it becomes a negative statement, then this subject plus do not or does not plus V1, that is first form of verb. Does will come only when subject is third person singular number, where in affirmative you need to put yes or yes. In that situation, in negative statement, does will come. And with all other subjects like first person singular plural, second person singular plural, or third person plural, do not will be used. Not, does not. Does not will come only when subject is he, she, it. So this, I think it's clear to all of you. You can comment, share, and subscribe, and help your other friends also, students also, those who are struggling to acquire the skill of spoken English or written English, or preparing for competitive exams or for college or university examinations. So now this we did affirmative plus negative statement.